Welcome. My name is Sara, a certified trauma recovery coach with Full Circle Wellspring, and this is your Mindful Monday. Today's topic is oscillation. Let's get started. Before we begin, let's get settled down into a chair or on the floor in a tall seated position with a nice long spine that creates an alertness and yet not rigid. Before we close our eyes, let's take a moment to slowly move our head from side to side, looking as far to the right as you can with a nice long exhale. And then on the inhale, come back to the center. And on your next exhale, look as far as you can to the left. Inhale again back to the center. And on your next exhale, lower your chin down to your chest and feel a nice open stretch in the back of your neck. We're just going to do that a couple of more times just to loosen our neck joint. Get familiar with the room and the surroundings and get a nice stretch in some of those neck muscles. Just going to oscillate our head very slowly from the left to the right a couple of more times on our own, settling back to the center when you've done a few more. Now when we're ready, and if it's safe to do so, we're going to go ahead and close our eyes. Take a moment just to feel that looseness in your neck. And we're going to focus our attention inward to our breath. Just to get a good sense of grounding here. Feel your body as a whole, breathing in and breathing out. Allowing whatever comes up to come up. Maybe thoughts come in, or something you know you need to get done, or something you're worrying about or stressing about. Or an emotion, maybe a good one or a more difficult one to handle. And we're just going to let those come in. Our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, any sensation, just going to come in. But we're going to come back and focus into our breath. No need to stay on one thing, just allow a nice flow. Allow the thought to come in, to rise, to fall. Allow the emotion to bubble to the surface and watch as it falls back as you focus again on your breath. as your thoughts and feelings rise in you like a wave, just imagine that they're pulling you from the left and to the right. But just like your neck, the oscillation of a fan is sitting on one center joint, moving with ease, not restraining or restricting. It's okay if something pulls you to the right or pulls you to the left. Can you find some balance here and allow things to sway you nice and gently and evenly from side to side, but always returning to your center? I wonder if it's okay here to have pendulating emotions. If you're remaining on a center post and an emotion is bringing you from the left and to the right, if there's a choppiness there, or a high swing and a low swing, or it's too fast, it will start to feel uncentered. But a nice smooth oscillation allows there to be expansion from one side to the other. But there's a smoothness and a cadence, a controlled rhythm, and it always passes back through the center. Can that be true for you today? Thoughts may sway you wildly from side to side, but if they have to pass through your center, can you find a nice cadence? Can you be okay with the pendulation? Can you find a safe, grounded space amidst the pulls and the pushes of the world? Let's stay here for just another moment. Let's come back to our body, sitting in this centered, grounded space. Alert but not rigid. Relaxed and restful, but focused. And allow that balance to be a place you can return to when the ebb and the flow, the push, the pull, the swaying of the world gets to be too much. Allow this space of oscillation to carry you through any chaos or disruption today. Be well. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of Trauma Survivorhood. This has been written and created by your host, Sara, a trauma recovery coach. For more info about me, trauma recovery resources, or to check out our support groups, classes, free survivor circles, private coaching, and more, visit www.fullcirclewellspring.com. Schedule a complimentary 20-minute discovery call to see if coaching is right for you. For the latest info on schedules and updates, follow us on Facebook at Full Circle Wellspring. All other media, social links, blogs, and show notes are posted in the episode guide below. Until next time, be well, survivors.